My mother's abuse didn't stop when she was playing Mother of the Year in front of other people. It was just different. So I got it all the time. And yes, of course, out of earshot, out of somebody being able to see what was going on when there were no witnesses around, the it was elevated. But when she was playing Mother of the Year, it was never ending because we had a language. And that language was based on the way that she looked at me. Or I could see something change in her body language. Or she had a thing that she did where she'd put her hand on my shoulder. There were little nuances that nobody else was going to see because it was a language all of our own. And what that language was constantly telling me was, even as a little child, to monitor my body language, my facial expressions, to be very careful how I sat, how I ate, how I spoke, what I said, what I didn't say, how I did or didn't make eye contact with other people, and the list goes on. As a small child, I was conditioned that way to monitor my own behavior and check in with her all the way through. And inevitably, no matter what I did, she was going to find fault with something because that was part of the abuse. The minute that the lights dimmed, I knew that I was going to receive pain from her. And this is why I talk about never having developed love for her, because I was too busy living in fear and being terrorized by her to be able to develop that feeling of love. So when I went no contact, in spite of the fact that I still wanted her love, I now recognize what I missed about her wasn't her. It was the possibility of having her become my mother one day, that I would be good enough to be considered her daughter that she could actually love. It took me a really long time to figure out that the person who actually wasn't lovable, well, it's her, not me.